Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back, and thank you all so much for being here. This morning, we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Just before we get into all of that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoy today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. All right, let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are back into the green this morning. Currently, Dow futures are up 0.91%, S&P 500 futures are up 0.95%, and NASDAQ futures up 1.07%. Electric truck developer NKLA has agreed to settle charges brought by the SEC by paying a fine of $125 million. This comes 15 months after the short-selling firm Hindenburg Research challenged the story told by NKLA. The SEC alleges that the ex-CEO and board chairman Milton inflated the company's stock with tweets and media appearances that falsely stated NKLA's technological achievements, its in-house production capabilities, and its order book. The NKLA stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside of 47%. FedEx announced an accelerated share repurchase program of $1.5 billion. This will be handled by Goldman Sachs, who will initially deliver approximately 4.8 million shares at current market prices. The remaining shares will be repurchased at a discount. The ASR is part of the company's $5 billion share repurchase program disclosed during its second quarter results and is expected to complete before the current fiscal year end. The FedEx stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of 26.5%. Twitter is getting Elon Musk into a little bit of trouble once again. According to a report from Reuters, Tesla is being sued by an investor over the CEO's social media posts. Since November 6, when Musk asked Twitter users whether he should sell 10% of his stake in the company, the stock price has dropped down by nearly 25% after hovering near record highs. The lawsuit, which was filed in the Delaware Court of Chancery, is seeking access to the company's books and records related to Musk's tweet to find out whether the stock sale tweets were approved or reviewed beforehand. They also want to check if the EV maker's board members have failed to follow their fiduciary duties. The Tesla stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 9.5%. Software firm ORCL has signed an agreement to acquire healthcare IT firm CERN Corporation in a deal worth over $28 billion. As per the terms of the agreement, ORCL will acquire all of the shares of CERN through an all-cash tender offer of $95 per share. The CEO of ORCL said that we expect this acquisition to be immediately accretive to ORCL's earnings on a non-GAAP basis in the first full fiscal year after closing and contribute substantially more to earnings in the second fiscal year and thereafter. The ORCL stock is rated a moderate buy with an average upside of over 14%, while the CERN stock is rated a hold with a slight downside of about 2%. And shares of Blue Rock Residential soared yesterday after the company announced that they would be acquired by Blackstone Real Estate Advisors for $3.6 billion. Blue Rock is a real estate investment trust engaged in developing and acquiring apartment properties. Blackstone will acquire a loan book of Blue Rock, which is secured by 24 multifamily assets and 30 multifamily properties comprising around 11,000 units. Meanwhile, Blue Rock plans to spin off its single-family rental business by distributing all the outstanding common shares of a new REIT called Blue Rock Homes Trust to the company's shareholders. This will be under BHOM, which will hold stakes in nearly 3,400 homes and will be managed externally by an affiliate of Blue Rock Real Estate. Their stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside of 9.7%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. In the pre-market this morning, we'll be hearing from Rite Aid and General Mills, and in the after hours, we'll be hearing from BlackBerry. Yesterday, we heard from Micron, whose shares rose after they delivered stellar first quarter results. This was aided by solid demand for all of its product offerings despite the ongoing global chip shortage. Their adjusted earnings jumped a whopping 177% to $2.16 per share, coming in 5 cents higher than analyst estimates. Their revenue of $7.69 billion increased 33% compared to the prior year and came in line with the street's estimates. Their stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of about 27%. We also heard from Carnival Cruise Lines, who posted a larger than expected loss for their fourth quarter. They incurred a loss of $2.31 per share, higher than the street's estimate of a loss of $1.28 per share. Their total revenues generated during the quarter grew significantly year over year at $1.29 billion, but did miss the consensus estimates of $1.34 billion. Meanwhile, management does remain hopeful and positive for the next year on the back of strong demand and improved operations. Their stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside of 58%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by the Reliance Global Group, whose stock is up huge after the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India released subscription data for October 2021. Under the ticker RELI, their stock is currently up 90%. They're followed by Aridis Pharmaceuticals. Under the ticker ARDS, their stock is up 77% after they announced that their monoclonal antibody cocktail is broadly reactive against the Omicron variant. And Society Pass, under the ticker SOPA. Their stock is up 13% in the pre-market, following gains of 240% yesterday after they were added to the Russell 2000 index. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Aldira Therapeutics after one of their clinical trials misses a primary endpoint. Their stock trades under the ticker ALDX and is currently down 38%. They're followed by DBV Technologies under the ticker DBVT. Their stock is down 18% after they said it would withdraw its marketing application for their Vlaskin peanut patch in Europe. And Sea Change International. Their stock is down over 11% following big gains earlier this week amid speculation of a SPAC merger with Thriller Social Media. So that is going to be everything for Tuesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you back here next time.